Hello everyone, hola todos, Gipsy Dean here again, this time coming to you from my new location in Puebla, Mexico. There's lots of interesting things to see around Puebla, and Gipsy Dean will show them to you. Okay, well, this week's presentation is about two beautiful churches. You know how Gipsy Dean likes churches. Okay, the first one is in Arandas Jalisco. And the second one is in Piedad Michoacan. The one in Piedad has the largest dome of any church in Mexico. It's spectacular, magnificent. I made a special side trip just to see that church. Okay, well, let's get to it and enjoy this week's presentation. Hasta la próxima. Arandas Jalisco is located about 2 hours from Guadalajara. The town is noted for TNT, tequila and tacos. Yes, it's one of the main tequila producing regions in Jalisco. Around Arandas and also around Tequila, Jalisco are the two main centers. Okay, well, we just got through seeing one of the main plazas, and now here's the beautiful Santa Maria de Guadalupe Church. We'll take a peek inside here. I wasn't quite sure what kind of event was going on here, but look at the chandeliers inside. It's just a beautiful small church. Okay, well, now here is the focal point of Arandas. This church. Arandas has a population of around 46,000 and about 80,000 in the immediate area. And now we're approaching the famous bell. This bell is the largest bell in all of the Americas. It's the 5th largest bell in the world. It's incredible. I guess it was too heavy to raise up into a church. But it's well known for their bell. Yes, and here it is. This is the main plaza of Arandas. And here we have the mighty San Jose de Albero Neo-Gothic church. Well, they weren't running the fountain this day. I arrived in Arandas after visiting Altontilco earlier in the day, and unfortunately, I noticed my battery was very low on the camera. But I had an opportunity to video the best parts of Arandas. Here's the Arandas letters, and another view of the bell. And the opportunity to do a thorough video of this wonderful church. It was a little windy that day. Okay, look at this facade. Magnificent. Those twin spires reached 70 meters in the air. Okay, let's go in and have a good look at this magnificent church. The construction on this church started in 1879, and it was interrupted many times. The main interruption around 1902. But in between then and, the year 2000, construction was interrupted several times due to budget and other reasons. This is perhaps the third largest and most beautiful Neo-Gothic church in Mexico. The other two great ones being in Zamora, Michoacan, and Guadalajara, Jalisco. Gipsy Dean has seen them all. I think perhaps Neo-Gothic is my favorite style of churches. Gipsy Dean has been in the largest Neo-Gothic church in the world, located in Sevilla, Spain. There wasn't really a lot of information out there about this church. All I know is it's worth seeing. And actually, the construction has not even finished on this church. In the rear of the church, they're still working on an addition. Okay, well, this concludes my visit to this beautiful Gothic church in Arandas, Jalisco. Okay, stay tuned for part 2. We're going to La Piedad. Okay, here we have the Parroquia del Señor de Piedad. This is the main focal point of the city of La Piedad, Michoacan, which is located near the border of Jalisco. Okay, here we are, inside. Notice the beautiful chandeliers. This church has the largest dome of any church in Mexico. It has the third largest dome of any church in both North and South America. It's magnificent. There actually is not a lot of information available about this church on the internet. The construction was in between the years 1741 and 1750. It was a gift to the city by a wealthy individual who wanted to commemorate his wife. When I found out about this church, I decided to make a little detour on my trip just to see this church. I don't know how many people can fit into this church, but there's quite a few benches. It's really hard to describe the feeling inside this church to see such a massive dome. And believe me, I've seen plenty of churches. And here we have a side chapel. Okay, well, this might not be one of my most exciting videos, but these two beautiful churches are well worth viewing and visiting. Okay, there's the organ. Okay, here we are outside the church. Look at these trees. They've grown together like a hedge. All these trees have grown together. A perfect hedge. Okay, here in the Central Plaza, we have the beautiful kiosco. I've never seen a tree hedge like this before. La Piedad is a quiet city famous for production of pork and textiles. But the city itself is not very exciting. Population of 100,000 with another 100,000 or so in the metropolitan area. One last look at the church, and it's time to say adios from La Piedad, Michoacan. Thanks for watching.